Simon Grix 6-0 makes it a great 8 wins on the spin. What was the most pleasing aspect of that? Was it the first 80-minute performance of the season, or was it the fact that we shut Dewsbury Rams out?
Yeah, the shutout, to be honest. I don't think it was a full 80. We won't get carried away with it. Dewsbury, a lot of changes in there, probably prioritising their tie with Whitehaven, which you can sort of understand. Yeah, we were good. I thought we took our chance as well. Defended with a bit of desperation, which I think we needed. But the other thing I was really very happy with was Matty G and Greg Worthington coming back, and yeah, obviously for similar reasons. Matty's had a long time out, first big injury, and it's mentally it's a real tough challenge. I think he's done really well, and that'll do him world of good tonight, get over some of that. And Greg obviously tough one with the foot injury, and he's done the hard work, as they both have, to get themselves in a position to play. And now I think a couple more extra bodies to select from gives a couple more choices later on down the track.
Was the message at half time to keep the 0 on the board, because we've had games where we've not really come out in the second half?
Yeah, definitely. I think we've had a bit where we might have a sloppy 10 minutes in second half, which has let us down a few times, and we didn't start great the second half, to be honest. But yeah, the 0 was a talking point. We've not had one this year yet so far, and obviously it's really pleasing to do that. I think if Keys had his kicking boots as well, we might have looked a little bit better on the score sheet.
What sort of message does that send out to the rest of the Championship? Even though Dewsbury are struggling this season, it still can only beat what's in front of us.
I think not so much that game, but I think just our general form. We've been pretty decent, scoring points, and I'll leave it there. Really, that's for people to sort of comment on. I'm more interested in us and what we do and what we control, and that's looking after ourselves now between now and the weekend. Probably just get the one session in, and move on to Lee. And they're a really good team, and going well against Dewsbury don't count for note if we don't back it up with a good performance over at Lee this weekend. And I think we're in a good place mentally. Physically we're all right as well, and there's a couple more bodies now to make some decisions over. So yeah, I think we're in a really good spot at the moment, and hopefully we can have a really good win this weekend. That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it, to pick off one of those big ones. I think everyone's after him, and it's a long season. I think Lee, they're probably going to lose at some point. I think we're in decent form. I think we're in a position where we should go over there pretty confident, and try and take Lee to them last stages of game, and see where that takes us.
You mentioned it was Worthington's and G's first game back. How have they come out of that? And is there any news on any of the guys that missed out tonight?
Greg would want to stay on. Matty probably wanted to stay on as well, but we try to look after him. They both went that well that, again, I probably wasn't considering him for 2 games in a week, but they both went really well to where looked after him a little bit. I think they both beat off some demons there. Your first game back always a tough one. You're in your head a little bit, so that's good for them too. In terms of other injuries, Kyle Wood, a bit of a thumb ligament injury. Not quite sure on him when he'll be back. It might be a week or 2 yet. But again, strap it up, who knows, it's rugby, tough lads out there, so we'll see what happens there. Other than that, Arundel comes back into contention after head knock. Nogga's just getting on with it. He's pushing himself really hard every session. Really be nice for him to get back this season. If he keeps going how he is, I think there's a strong chance of that. Who've I missed? Who else started to play? Salty had a bit of a dead leg or bursa type injury around his knee, a bit of swelling that there, and gives us an opportunity to have a look at Zach on wing, so we took that one. You have to help me out here, Mike. Can't think of else.
Fairbank back from the ban.
Bobby's back after the league game. He'll be back in contention for that Whitehaven week, which is obviously a welcome body back as well. Gas has served his ban now, so Gas will be in contention this weekend. So yeah, a few choices to make. We'll touch base with everyone tomorrow, see how they all are, and then get eyes on them on Friday. We don't have to get our squad in, I don't think, until Saturday, so it allows us a bit of time to make sure everyone's in a good state. But yeah, they're all in good spirits and they'll all be fighting to play, I'm sure.
Going on to Lee, it's a funny old week. They've played the 1895 Cup game, we've played tonight, they played Barrow on Thursday. How important is the moving forward of this fixture on the Tuesday going to be for us on Sunday when we play?
I think the opportunity to get a couple more days resting as a part-time team is brilliant. I'm glad we have moved it forward in that sense. But yeah, there's a lot of reasons why Lee will see this as a big challenge. Obviously the success on the weekend, the 895, going up to Barrow, then playing Halifax, who are in pretty decent form. I think if I were coaching them, I'd see this as a really big week to show what you're about. So I wouldn't expect any tiredness, complacency, or any excuses. I think Lee will be coming to do a job on us like they've done with every team. So we'll, as I said, we'll control what we can and make sure we're there for it.
Is it a case of we've got nothing to lose because no one expects Lee or Fev to win, or are we going there confident that we can?
Oh, we're going to every game to win. I think at the beginning of the year, if we're all totally honest, do we all put ticks next to Lee and Fev away? Probably not. They're really good teams, but as I say, it's a long season, it's a tough season, and there's a chance they're going to lose at some point. Why not be us when we're in good form and confidence? So yeah, I think it's a really good time for us to play them, but I don't think it's like an opportunity week, because I think, as I said, if I'm in Adrian Lamb's shoes, I'm taking this week really serious, and probably taking advantage of the fact we're full time as well, making sure we get all that right. And they can be, he'd be really proud of his team if they do a job from Saturday to Sunday and get some wins on the board. So yeah, they've got it all to play for, as have we.